So I actually haven't done one of these videos in a long time, but I wanted to do a pitch to you to get you to use the R3ciprocity platform. So if you don't know me, I'm Professor Dave Maslach. I'm Associate Professor of Innovation Strategy and Entrepreneurship, and I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There were so many people that helped me out that I want to pay the favor forward to help you out. So if you've benefited at all from any of these videos and all of the work that we've put into the blog, I've hired a number of different writers to help out with the blog in terms of making decisions in your life and making you feel better about yourself. If you've benefited in any sort of way, it would mean a tremendous amount to me if you went on to the reciprocity platform. So the E is written with a 3, and actually bought some credits on there. So if you don't know what I'm doing with the reciprocity platform, it's a sharing economy editing platform, and it's all trying to build niceness into a system where we help and give feedback to other people on the writing. So the way it works is you buy some credits, and then and the credits are really cheap at this moment. I made them pretty inexpensive, so it's like $9.99 if you wanted to buy some credits. And what you do is once you get those credits, you upload a document and you get editing done on your work, because what the whole system is, if you don't know, the reciprocity system, it works on sort of a point system. So I had this brilliant idea on my way home from Orlando many years ago. It was about 4 or 5 years ago at this moment, where I had this great idea where I thought, wouldn't it be cool if there was a system where people would be willing to give feedback on your work and try to create sort of an incentivized system to do that that's online. And so what you do is people volunteer to help out other people, and you could get your own work edited for free by helping out other people. So what it does is you go in there and you help out other people. You have to go through some sort of checks and balances and stuff to make sure that you're an actual real person and that you are really actually editing stuff. So we'll test review all those things. It's actually just me checking those documents at those moments that the test review is. So go on and actually do that as well. That would help out with the system. And once you start editing other people's work, you earn credits for that, and so you can cash that in for 100% on your on your own editing needs. So whatever stays in the system stays in the system. But then you can also eventually start pulling money out of the system, so you can be an editor where you can get paid for it. So the problem with these platforms, if you don't know, is sort of a chicken and the egg problem, where you have people that want to participate as an editor, and I have lots of those people at this moment. There's actually a pretty good list of people that are willing to do that at this moment. But I don't have enough people that are actually submitting documents and getting their work reviewed. So if you could, it would mean so much to me that we can get this going, so we can get people actually using the system and it becomes part of how you actually do work. That's the whole goal of it, because I was in grad school. The genesis of it was I was in grad school. I need feedback on my work, but who the heck do you talk to get feedback on your work that is sort of independent, that was going to be willing to help you out? And when you have no money, what do you do, right? So I'm trying to make it pretty inexpensive. I also built in some features now that are sort of automated, like actual, you get proofreading for free that's automated. We're built in a plagiarism checker. We're building in a tone checker, all those sort of bells and whistles. We're going to build in more stuff as we keep doing this. But the only way we can get this going is if you actually participate and upload, buy some credits and upload some documents up there, so we can get it really going. Because, ultimately, I want to make this very efficient for you, so it actually helps your work. And, the long goal, and this is the reason why, I talk a lot about grad school and stuff, is to actually create scholarships and help out other people with the sort of revenue that's generated or the profits that are generated to create scholarships for grad school to help research, and then have in the background, be open to letting other researchers use it for doing research on things, right? Like to find out, what are people's preferences for, I don't know, I'm not sure, right? But just, being a person that would be having sort of a central location where people can actually do, behavioral research online. And so, as you could see, that there is a tremendous amount of benefit for you to actually upload documents. Not only it's in the sense of, helping yourself out, but it also is going to help out sustain this project and to make sure it actually turns into something. But then in the long run, it has this sort of cool implication that it's helping out science, and helping out other graduate students. So do that at this moment if you can. That would help out a lot. Even just a little bit would help out a lot with this project. It would mean so much to me. So that's all I want to say at this moment is check it out at the very least. Log in at the very least. I think that would be very cool just to see, and actually go on to the platform and see it, and then see if you actually want to, actually pay for something there. It's all secure. I tried to do the most secure sort of advanced technology with that. We use Stripe as the platform. I never know what your banking information is or anything like that. But it doesn't stay on the platform, and we try to make sure it's as secure as possible. So go check it out and do help out if you can. It would be amazing. All right, so take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.